Hello my dears, and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you've chose to spend your time with little old me, and I hope that you're all doing well, but if not, I do hope things will get better for you soon. And the many ways that you can support my channel: like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe so I can appease the mighty algorithm and be seen by more people, and hopefully help someone to make a decision either way on a deck or hit the notification bell. So we have the Shadow Myth Story Deck Turmoil Edition, and there are three others. Preservation, Darkness, and Awareness. I've done a video on Preservation and Darkness, and I have yet to accumulate the Awareness deck, which I probably will in the future. This deck was created by Doug Hops, and the standard size retails for $40, and there's also an Oracle size that you can get. It's 4.75 by 2.75, and here's kind of a illustration of what 4.5 inches and 2.75 inches is like. So it's a little bit bigger if you want that size. And the box itself is 3.75 and 2.75 across and width. And it does come with this plastic. I don't know if he's changed it or not, but it's about the same size as a deck of playing cards, as you can see. And there's no title on anything, it just comes in the plastic thing. And it does come with a nice guidebook. It came with that when I bought the cards, and in theory it's supposed to slide out. And the first card does come out, and it does showcase his artwork. It is his personal artwork, and there are 35 cards in this deck, and the first couple of them is a card that talks about what the deck is about. And let's see if I can get that in a little bit better. There we go. Turmoil. This deck contains the magic to deal with our inner struggles and how we deal with the changes of life around us. There are many times we cannot control what happens to us. People lose jobs, homes, families all the time. Life doesn't go as well as we'd like. Yes, there are good times and there are bad times. It's how we deal with the situation that is most important. If you cannot control the situation that is happening, you can control how you react. And then we have the second page, which is basically a PDF to get the guidebook if you want it online instead of a printed one. And if you want to take it with you, that's also good as well. So it comes with this paper that shows you the different ways that you can use these decks. And there's the PDF for this deck, and you can use this as a storytelling game. If you are a writer or you're thinking about writing, you can use this to help you with your writer's block, or if you're looking for something else, you can do like a 3-card draw. The first card is your main character, the second card is the antagonist or something that happens to the main character, and the third card is a resolution of what happened. And D&D, role-playing games. I have played tabletop games in the past. I've played D&D, Vampire the Masquerade, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Mage the Ascension, Changeling, Wraith, and when the storyteller would lay out the scene verbally, I always struggled with it. I had a hard time putting it in my head, and it's always nice when you can see it with the cards. You get a little bit more visual, and You can also use it as a campaign generator and just draw 3 cards and lay them out next to each other in a row. The first card is the NPC who needs your help. The second card is the villain. This is the situation that the players are trying to defeat or control. And the third card is the situation they have to get through to get to the villain. And then you can use it as oracle cards, oracle reading, and then you can do a 3-card draw where you can do where something in the past is causing the situation, what you're worried about, and then how to solve the problem. You can use the same methods as writer used for a teacher, and I know that teachers are always looking for new and exciting ways to get their kids' attention in the class and help make the assignment fun. And so you can use it as a writer's thing or a vocabulary lesson. And therapist, the ink blot, you see it, you tell the therapist what you see. Same thing could apply here as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out these cards. And the artwork is what sold me on these decks. I kind of stumbled into finding his website. I can't remember where I found his artwork from. And then I was like, oh, he's got cards. And I love cards. So I thought I would give it a looky-loo, and I really liked his artwork. It's surreal, kind of alien-like. Okay, so that is the deck. And I got a little thing from the guidebook that says, what is Shadow Myths? Shadow Myths is a set of tools that helps you come up with new stories and ideas while being true to yourself. The cards are story prompts. The images on the cards are designed to give you enough information about what's going on, but not tell you the whole story. The way the ideas and the stories are more a reflection of who you are and how you think. And I don't know why I started putting those away. All right, so the guidebook is 123 pages. And he was nice enough to put a little thing, may life always bring you joy. A little smiley face. Okay, so you have your table of contents. And then we have the cards. And this is where you get the title and the page where you can get the meaning of it. And I know that some intuitives, they like this type where there's no title on it to kind of not pigeonhole them as to what they see, because as soon as they see the title, you know, your brain goes to that definition and that's what the card is saying, instead of just kind of, you know, looking at the card and drawing your own conclusions. So either way is fine. I mean, however you read is however you read. Okay, and then we go into the background about how shadow myths came to be. And then beyond a writing tool. And this was just how he got ideas from customers that basically would say, hey, how about this or how about that? You know, you could make those into cards and you could sell them this way or that way. And then you have the be true to yourself. That's where I got the little paragraph from. I thought it was pretty neat to have that. And then basically he gives you some encouragement. If you feel you're not creative, and I believe that everybody has some sort of creativity inside of them. Some people are perfectionists. I am a perfectionist. I try to do things, and if I can't do it right the first time, or if it's not perfect, it's ruined. It's ruined. But anyway, he does give you a little bit of encouragement and says, don't compare your stories or ideas against others. They're yours. You know, don't be ashamed of what you came up with. Don't feel like you have to compete. They're yours. And you should be proud of them. And next we have oracle readings. And he goes into how you could use those as oracle reading and preparation before you do a reading. And then you have your daily reflection layout and dilemma resolution layout. Pyramidal energy matrix, cross settlement, and then you have your writing prompts. Oh, excuse me. And he also gives you an example of the story that he created using those cards. And then you have your role-playing games, using them in that. And he gives you some examples as well. Storytelling game. And then a teaching tool. Writing props and vocabulary lessons. And then your therapy tools. And then he goes into how he used the decks. And he goes into a story that he created with the decks. And then you go into the journal, and this is where you get a bigger picture of the card, the keyword, the meaning of the card, and the magic, and how you can use it in your game, or however you choose to do it. And that's basically what the rest of the guidebook covers. And then it goes to his website, and I will link that in the description below. So if you want to go check out his other stuff, he's got a lot of nice goodies back there in this shop. Alright, so let's go ahead. And if you do like the smaller decks, this will be very nice for shuffling. Some people don't like the smaller decks because they like something they can really grip onto, or they have large hands, or whatever the reason. Alright, let's see which card wants to come forward and give us a message. Okay, one more. Ooh. Alright, let's see what this one is. Okay, bound. I don't know if I would have. Well, that could be the chain that's binding him. Yeah. Okay, so let's read what bound is about. Everyone has something that holds them back. It may be something that has happened to us. It may be failure. It may be fear. We are bound to whatever is preventing us from growing and improving. The thing is, if you ask your friends, most of them will know exactly what it is. They've seen it over and over again. The trick is to listen to them and learn how to overcome what is ever holding you back. And then you have your magic and how to use it. Alright, so that is pretty much what I have for this deck. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it, and if you did buy it, please let me know. I always like to know if I have helped somebody with finding a new deck for their collection or whatnot. If you didn't like it, let me know as well, and let me know why you didn't like it. But if there is a future deck you would like to see in a video, let me know and I'll see what I can do. I'm always collecting. But once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me with a future video. But until then, take care and goodbye, my dears.